not like it. I do not like it when people put the tape measure away. It's recording. I don't like it when you put the tape measure away rolled up the wrong direction. So first training tip, big end gets rolled up first. Little end should be on the outside when you put it away. Okay? Thank you. I'm taking my glasses off because I hate my glare on my glasses on a video. All right. I'm hurrying. I'm sorry.
Because somebody else rolled it up wrong.
Wasted my time.
And mine.
Wasted my. All right, Phases team. We are going to show you how to do a proper weigh and measure. Okay, so when you weigh somebody, we don't have a scale in here, and we're not weighing you right now. I'm just telling people. When you weigh somebody, technically you should weigh them the same time every week. Well, or however often you weigh them, whether it's weekly, daily, or monthly, or yearly. But you want to do the same time of day, so that their body has, you know, whatever, same water weight, all that other stuff that happens throughout the day. So same time of day, and the same amount of clothing. So if they have their shoes on and all, you know, and their baggy clothes, do that, keep it consistent. So you might want to write notes every once in a while on their fitness assessment form. I'll write shoes off, 5:30 a.m., you know, and so that they know when they come back, oh, that's right, I had my shoes off. Oh, crap, I'm here at 3 p.m. If I gained 5 pounds, it might just be because of the time of day. And that's pretty typical. So, anyway, but we don't want to stress too much about the weight. The other thing that I do is sometimes I'll weigh them 3 times just to make sure that the digital scale says the same weight every time. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do the measurements. Okay, so what I do with the bicep, I do the right side of the body every time. You can measure more and do both sides and find averages and all that, but just for simplicity and speed, I've just gone to right side of the body, right arm, right leg when we do those measurements. And I've also gone to a couple of different techniques that help to find the same place every time. So I ask them to flex first, and you want to find the peak of the bicep, so where it's the highest point in that bicep, and then I tell them to relax now. So just relax. Good, and then you just measure. Let me just show you where you want that to be. So the end of the tape measure, where it meets up, that is the measurement that you would write down. Okay, when you measure chest, go ahead and face me. When you measure chest, you want to make sure that you go right around the middle of the nipple line, okay? And waistline, when we do the waist, I find where the natural curve of their body is. So some people it's a little bit higher than others, but pretty much the smallest point of this section. So yeah, right there. So it pretty much is the smallest place. Some people have a high waist, some people have a low waist, and some people have so many rolls, just find the smallest part of those rolls and go for it. Okay? And so it's right there. When we do belly button, I'm going to have you face the camera this time. I'll actually have them turn to the side, and I'll ask them to point to their belly button for me. And reach around, grab that tape measure, and I get on that belly button every time. Okay? Make sure that when you are doing these measurements that there's no twists and that it's not slanted. What you don't want to do is have it up high over here and low over here. You know, you want to make sure that it's straight across every time. Okay? And write those numbers down. The other thing is when we measure the belly button line, I used to do where you would have like 2 fingers down below the belly button and measure there. But the problem with that is the consistency going from one trainer to another. Sometimes we'll have bigger fingers or go down a little bit too far or not measure. So, you know, it's really important that we measure the same exact place every time. It's best if the same trainer measures every time. So when you are measuring, make sure that you initial the fitness assessment form that you did the measurements, okay? When we do hips, let's see, let's actually have you face me on this one so that everybody can see your butt. Yes, everybody's now staring at your butt. Okay, so when I do this, I am looking for the peak of the glute muscles here, back here. I want to find the largest point of the butt and measure around. Make sure, again, that the tape measure is straight across and not twisted and slanted, okay? And doing the thigh, when I do the thigh muscle, I do right leg, of course, every time. I'm going to find the top of the kneecap first, okay, so sometimes you have to kind of get in there so if they have a lot of fat fold. I just thought of something. When I do hips, okay, I actually usually ask them to put their feet together just to bring it in a little bit, because sometimes they'll be out here and it might make an inch difference if they have their legs out versus in. So, and there's actually, we find the bone right there, the patella, right? So I'm like, thank you, the brain went dead. And then, so the top of the patella, he goes 6 inches up. I put my thumb right where that 6-inch mark is, twist the tape measure, and bring it around the inside. And there you go. Anything else? Anything I missed? Did we get it? And that's it. And then rolling it up from the big side first.